Industrialization. During the 19th century, far-reaching social changes occurred in the Western world. The extent of these changes has not yet been adequately understood. Aspects such as rural flight, mass impoverishment, orphanages, lack of hygiene in the cities, and related epidemics are known in historical research. But these are only the effects of the Industrial Revolution. A more elusive topic has been the question, what caused the massive technological upheavals of the 19th century? So far, the two most important questions have not been answered sufficiently. Why did the Industrial Revolution begin in England, and why precisely around 1800? If you break it down to its essence, the Industrial Revolution consisted of groundbreaking technological inventions that permanently changed social life and enabled increasing automation of production. In particular, the development of the steam engine supposedly laid the foundation for the further development of electric and internal combustion engines, which form the foundation of today's society. The Industrial Revolution presents us with a conundrum. In terms of the official narrative, humanity bumbled along at a low state of development for thousands of years, only to suddenly undergo a massive leap in development within a few decades without any apparent external cause. To make matters even more absurd, since the end of the Industrial Age, mankind has again found itself in a period of technological stagnation. The supposed inventive spirit of Central Europe and Germany in particular, which historians say made industrialization possible, seems to have vanished. The role of the United Kingdom is central to understanding what was really behind the so-called Industrial Revolution. In historical research, it is commonly believed that the Industrial Revolution began as early as the mid-18th century, around 1760. In fact, however, little evidence can be found to support this claim. According to various historians, Cameron, Adams, McCloskey, there is no evidence of industrialization in contemporary literature as late as 1830. We must assume that the ruling forces backdated the course of the Industrial Revolution in order to somewhat diffuse its explosive character. In fact, the new technological knowledge was unleashed on humanity within a few decades by a small elite operating primarily from Rome, Vatican, Venice, London, and Washington. The true Industrial Revolution comes closest to what is commonly referred to in research as the Second Industrial Revolution, the phase of rapid industrialization beginning in 1860. What is being sold to us as inventions was, in all likelihood, a controlled release of technologies that were widely available and powered by free energy before the reset. Free in the sense that everyone had direct access to the energy source. Only this time, the difference was that the technology was tied to scarce and hard-to-get resources, allowing the ruling powers to gain a monopoly on the production of goods. Since the Industrial Revolution, the worldwide generation and production of wealth has been controlled by a small group. Along with the control of the fiat money system through central banks, the scarcity of energy has been the most important element in controlling the masses. This process is reflected, for example, in the conflict between Tesla and Edison, or Tesla and Einstein. Tesla defended the holistic model of the world, thinking in terms of energy, frequencies, and vibration, and did not want energy production to end up in the hands of a few. When the industrialists, first of all J.P. Morgan, who at that time were responsible for building the energy monopolies, realized that Tesla's work was not suitable for the oppression of humanity, he was marginalized into oblivion. If, in reality, the Industrial Revolution did not take place until well after 1830, we are talking about a period of 50 years, roughly 1850 to 1900, during which the old knowledge was reintroduced in modified form. Not coincidentally, the first major World's Fair was held in London in 1851.